Hello.
Usual. On the rock.
Rough.
If it weren't, I would.
It shows. And I'm not talking about when you...
Okay, Reiji. What is the true horror?
What's real and what's fantasy? Or who's real? That's pretty much it in a nutshell.
The freedom fighters.
Yeah, they're pretty much a textbook example. You saw them right before your eyes. They were there. They were real. You spent time with them. Lots of time. But the places you spend time with them at could just be delusions too. Even friends and family aren't safe from the threat of being mere fiction. Hell, even the spot you're standing on right now. Am I even real? Or did somebody dream me up? Once you lose the ability to distinguish what's reality and what... That's the true horror of delusions. The thing every last one of them.
That's terrible.
Even knowing the risks, there's still one thing I need to find out. One reason I need to know if the love of my life and the time we spent together is...
So that's what you meant when you said you hadn't found what you were...
An ex-girlfriend. I totally...
So what brought a former DAB Scott?
I ran. We'd reached a point where everything I did there, the breaking point was when I couldn't figure... Scared the hell out of me. So But this isn't something that'll...
Mizuki lost some...
You do get it then.
It's a lot to take.
It is. Delusions are like a...
Are you kidding me?
It's for your own good.
What are you saying?
What's your plan then, Reiji?
Until I find my answer, I guess I'll just keep running. Running from this...
The true horror of delusion?
You, good, Yamato?
Oh, save me from the big, scary delusion. That's not how an adult should act.
Listen here, you punk. That's...
The hell?
We avert our eyes from in...
That's pathetic.
You can't live in your stupid little fantasy dream world forever, damn it.
Ray, please, control...
What? Any of you think you've got it figured out? How the hell do I get out of this? How do I escape this damned loop where everything's probably a delusion?
Ray, enough!
Enough is right. Just bow my head real low and meekly, but then I'll never fight. You all need to go home now.
Looks like we're not wanted anymore.
The hell was his problem anyway?
Delusions don't scare me. I understand where he's coming from. Up until now, I'd never... Everything around us could be a delusion.
Even Akihabara?
Even a mouthy baby named Yamato Hongo. I could be a delusion.
With the freedom fighters? We just didn't know. But with the ways delusions... I mean, we've been stuck in this delusion...
And the delusions keep spreading. Wouldn't it make sense for the... Then there's the man in pink.
What if the DAB is a delusion?
We've already reached the point where we can't tell... So what can we do in a world of life?
Asahi, are you saying we just go back to our daily lives and pretend none of this ever... I won't capitulate to...
So, how screwed are we, oh fearlessly?
I, meant screw it.
Huh?
Don't scare me like that.
It's late, guys. And we've had one heck of... But while you rest...
What do you mean?
Whether to wake from this delusion...
A jak wyjął cię po zadanie? Или я человек?
Home is where the bed is.
You spend time with them. Lots of time. Even friends and family aren't safe from the threat of being hell. Even the spot you're standing on right now am I even real? Once you lose the ability, that's the true horror of delusions.
What is? What the hell are you even talking about? This is how it is. Explain this to me. Where?
They didn't go anywhere.
That's impossible, though. I've been spending every single day with them. We laughed together when we were happy. We fought together for everlasting.
But now they're gone. Boss, Akari, and Op, if it were possible to see them again. So what?
Tell me, if I wanted to see them again, where would I have to? Tell me, please.
I don't... What really are... What are they? I just don't get it. What am I supposed to do? I wonder if...
Good morning. You're the first one here, I'm afraid. A first for you, I'm sure. By the by, Asahi, you wouldn't happen to know where Ray Ray got up?
Me?
You don't, then? As I figured.
What happened?
I believe it was around 2 in the morning. I took my eyes off him for just a moment. He left money for his tab, then vanished on me.
Was he okay to...
It's one of my many
Which day?
3 years ago. I swear he...
3 years ago?
The day before he fled the DAB. Watching the freedom fighters vanish before his eyes must have triggered that same fear from... Ray Ray has been afraid of the delusions for a long time. Much more afraid than any of...
Tell me about him.
I will. But only if you promise not to... Back then, Ray Ray was obsessed with his research. He felt he could harness delusions to make the world happy. Every time he spoke of it, his eyes would light up with hope. One day, he happened upon my establishment, and he brought a young lady along.
Hey, don't you think you've had enough?
Enough schmanough. I've earned it. Get one.
Best case I've ever heard for alcoholism. Besides, you've got a lot of people's hopes on your shoulders.
Ah, come on. It's not that big of a deal. Besides, there's plenty of people way more.
Like Yuki, you mean?
Oh yeah, Kasuga's a pretty big deal. But lately he's been acting kind of...
How so?
He's just been really pissy about everything.
Like what?
Like, a lot of things. Though I guess he does have...
You two both act like such children some...
I know you are, but what am I?
Excellent rebuttal. But if you really are an adult, I want you to promise me one.
Yeah?
Promise me you'll act like one worthy of me. Hey, is something wrong?
With Kasuga, you mean?
No, silly, with you. You've been working yourself ragged lately.
I have to.
And why is that? What is so important that you need to work yourself to death over it?
I'm taking on a new project, and then I'm sure I'll... Something wrong?
What do you think? You never come home at all anymore.
I guess I don't.
Is this new project of yours that important?
Well, we just don't have a lot of time. We don't have enough.
Are you even listening?
Uh-huh.
Well, if you can answer me, then you're at least comprehending my words on some level. So, how's it going? Have you made much progress on the visualization
It's not done, if that's what you're asking.
But it's going well, isn't it?
No, it's not. I don't think I can do it. I can't get it finished.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know. I probably don't even want to know.
After that, Ray Ray made himself scarce for a while. He left Akihabara and left
So that visualization...
being developed because he wanted to know. He wanted to know if Mari Tojo was real, but he couldn't get it working. And that was...
So he had no idea what was...
Which means it's entirely possible that his beloved doesn't exist. There's not a man or woman alive who could bear that.
But he came back.
With all the rumors of the delusion, so he returned. That's the only thing keeping Ray Ray going.
So when the freedom fighters disappeared...
Exactly. Which is also why he acted so coldly towards you.
Hold on. I think I'm missing a few links in this.
I think all of you hit him a little too close to home. You're all mirrors of his voice. He feared that you'd be overwhelmed by delusions, and he desperately wishes not... He's never really been one for tact or social grace.
I can tell.
If I know Ray Ray, he's still searching for his... He intends to find it all by himself.
Too bad.
Do you think you can find him?
I think I can try. No matter the reason, he's saved all our butts before. And what he's gone through seems like...
Very well. If Saki and the others drop by, I'll let them know you're all... But please, give the search a little extra push for me. Not just...
Don't worry.
Пока тебе столько быстро не. Да похуй я влез. Подожди.
What the... Is this a new...
That's just like him. No entrance yet, though.
You?
Oh, you were the boy who was with Reiji.
Asahi.
I'll be sure to remember that. Asahi Tachibana, I ask you, what does this look like?
This? It looks like a delusion that's begun in...
So it's not real, then?
No, it's a delusion. That much I can say for...
But when a delusion materializes in the world of reality, does that not...
Is this a trick question?
This delusion is now part of this reality. That is incontrovertible. But just think what good we could do if we were to learn to harness and control...
But that's...
At every drastic change in world history, there has been a delusion present.
Well, sure,
But the heart of man is weak, and inconvenient realities are easy to
Just tell me what you're trying to say here.
If only he had companions like your little group back then.
What was wrong with the ones he had?
Reiji suffered in silence, telling no one his plight. Unable to accept delusions, he averted his gaze from reality. Since then, he's been caught in the gap between... Until today, that is.
Until today? What are you planning on doing to it?
Are you blind? Have you really not noticed? This
What?
It appears the data gathering has been successfully completed. A digital fortunately. The range of...
You're going to nullify his delusion?
For his own good.
How do you know what's for Reiji's own good?
Destroying this delusion and everything that comes with it would free him of his fear.
You're just putting words into his mouth.
As the director of the DAB, I'm prepared to take
And I'm prepared to take responsibility for mine.
Is that what he would want?
You dirty little...
If he sinks to the depths of despair, you'd best be prepared to drown.
Huh? Now's not the time to stand here staring like an idiot. I have to find Rick.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Asahi.
Hazuki?
Where's the fire? You look like you're on the hunt for someone.
Well?
I see. So he's off on his own then.
Knowing Reiji, he plans on trying to finish this all by himself. And if I can't find him, I can't stop him.
Well, two heads are better than one. Perhaps the search would go smoother with someone else helping you out.
You mean you? Time out. Aren't you supposed to be resting? In a hospital or otherwise?
Oh, no, I'm not talking about me. You already have a partner in crime. His name's Mizuki, remember?
But Mizuki isn't here.
That's true. He's probably off sulking by himself somewhere.
I would be too.
So why don't you go to him?
Sorry?
I'm certain he must be waiting for you.
You really think so?
Well, of course. He's not so childish that he won't be able to get back up after reality bops him on the nose. Happens to all of us. But he is a stubborn fool, like he's always been. And he never tells you what he's actually feeling. So even though he hasn't said it, I'm absolutely certain he's waiting for you, Asahi. I ask you, please go see him.
But what do I say to him?
I think you know.
Huh?
You'll figure it out when you get there, at least. You two have always been in sync that way. Always laughing and smiling together, and fighting, and growing up together as dear, dear friends. So I have every confidence that when you see him, you'll know what to say. You're really the only person who can reach him, I think.
Huh.
Have you remembered? Good. Then you know just as well as I do that you need to go see him. Get out of here and do it.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a good boy. Very Asahi of you, even. Good luck, and Godspeed. I swear, what will it take to pull that boy away from his big sister?
Yeah. too. Встретиться где?